Hello everybody. I just thought I'd go over assignment one with you. I've just made available a couple of resources and I know they're sort of text intensive, and so I thought I would just recap the requirements for assignment one. So this is a discussion facilitation reflection that you would be submitting. You'd be required to facilitate one discussion either synchronously or asynchronously, either in one of your own current courses or in our own PD course that we're participating in together. And once you have carried out this facilitation, you would submit this summary of reflections, which is broken down into three components. The first is a summary of the general learning plan, and that might include things like your learning objectives, the connection to the overarching course outcomes, any resources that you chose for students, your intentions for the level of interactivity between you and your students, and that kind of thing. The next component is a summary reflection of the discussion activity itself, and this could include observations on the frequency and depth of student participation, the nature of your own role, whether it looked to you like the learning objectives were met and what the evidence was of this success, what the workload was like, how well the technology worked, and that kind of thing. And then finally, a summary of your learning for future lesson planning. So this could include things like alterations to your previous plan, overarching online teaching principles that you might wish to adopt or modify, any additional preparations or planning you might have to do for next time, and that kind of thing. And hopefully you would tie all of these components into some of the course resources or else other resources that you have located on your own that you found useful. And I also want to point out this other resource that I'm making available. This is the Assignment 1 guide, and it looks a little intimidating. It's a table, but really this is just meant to help guide your own observations and reflections. You can choose to use this or not. You can choose to submit it to me for feedback or not. You can also share it with the whole class in the discussion forum if you would like feedback from your peers in the course. And it's also broken down into three sections. The first is elements of your learning plan. The second is tied into observations about the activity as it's running. And the third is your findings and future planning. So hopefully this will be some help to you as you embark on this first assignment. And please remember that this course is all about learning, hopefully experientially, picking up components of the PD course that are most useful to your own context, filling in any gaps, and tying all of this learning into your previous learning and again into your current context. So have fun with it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your submissions. To compose and submit assignment 1, I would recommend actually composing your responses to the three reflection questions directly inside in Microsoft Word, in part because it's easy to use and also because there's no danger of it timing out while you're in the middle of composing. So once you have composed your responses, you can copy and paste your responses into Blackboard. So you would highlight or select all of your responses, and then you can either right-click on your selected text and then select copy from the cascading menu that appears, or once you've selected your text, you can hit on a PC the Control button plus C like cat, Control plus C like cat, or on a Mac, Command plus C like cat, and then return to the Blackboard course, click Assignments, click Assignment 1, and here we will see all of the assignment specifications. And if we scroll to the bottom, or near the bottom, Section 2 is the assignment submission area. And in the instructions here I indicated please do not submit attachments. So in this case we're not going to attach a file, we're going to enter a text submission. So we would click on the Write Submission button, Write Submission, and then a composition window appears. and I'll click inside the composition window and then hit on a PC Control, the Control button, plus V like Victor, Control plus V like Victor, or on a Mac that's Command plus V like Victor, and I can see that my responses have been pasted here, and I'll scroll to the bottom and hit the Submit button.